business promoter because I didn't have enough trading capital. And within a few days, I started small in the side of trades. I have managed to build a team, and out of the team, I thank my team, I thank my leaders through the referral program, whereby even if you are on V3, you get 10%. So I managed to collect good money. I can't say that I haven't got the money. So my humble request also, because many of our people, they are not, as for now, testimony is not working. It is not good for them as for now. But my humble request, my coach, my upline is to look for ways whereby we can teach our people as we are waiting for those one who was with a big floating the remaining money on their accounts, so that once the market stabilizes, at least people to close some of the positions, to remaining with a few pairs, most especially as you have mentioned, the BTC, Ethereum, or BNB, because these small or alter coins, when it comes to dropping, it affects our people so much. Today, I fail even to have lunch because every time everyone wants a rescue, yet even you yourself, your account is doing the same, but you have also to work upon others. So I know the agony, I know what is because money, collecting your money and start the trade. So blaming each and everyone will not solve the issue. So if it needs also to at least a day that everyone now the market has stabilized, those who have 4 pairs, 3 pairs, let's come to the Zoom. We get to know how to close some of them. We have been doing that in one-on-one, those people who we meet, and also Leader Godfrey, other leaders, they have been doing also the great work to teach people so that we can keep our money growing, not because we don't want everyone to fed up of the system. We have come from scam companies taking our money, yet again, what we are telling that in the trades, you own your money. Once your money goes, your words became as if you are the one who have taken someone's money. Yet it is just a matter of learning slowly by slowly what to do, having available balance, and opening a few pairs. Thank you so much, Coach. I think let the microphone back to you to continue with the program. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you so much. So now, I don't want to consume all the time. I would like to get a few suggestions. 3 suggestions. If you have a suggestion, not a complaint, please, a suggestion. We are going to have another Zoom for complaints so that we shall post it tomorrow. When people's heads have a little bit settled. Today, people are some are frustrated, some are happy. Those who had put short trades, they have made a lot of money and they're very happy. Okay. So let's have at least 3 suggestions. You raise up your hand. If you don't know how to raise up your hand, one of the hosts can tell you how to raise up your hand. And you can type in the message your suggestion. But if you raise up your hand, we shall allow you to speak your suggestion, and then we shall take note of those suggestions. Even if you type it in chat, Zoom has a way of downloading all these chats. I'll send these cuts to the owners of the robot in Hong Kong. So please, please, if you have suggestions that you feel would make this a better home for you, a better home for you, then please raise the suggestions. Me, I had some suggestions as me, and some of the suggestions were I was requesting the management to give signals. That those signals can come through Telegram alerts. And they said they can actually do it, okay? But still, people who are not in new trading, they can see the signal, but cannot use it. Those who are in new trading, they can actually see and use the signal. Do, I think, Telegram, something like that. So there are so many other suggestions. I know we are all brilliant. People there, you are brilliant. And 8 participants. The hosts, please. The hosts.
Yes, let's get a question or a suggestion
A question
from
is
Mr. Rain. A suggestion, yes. Okay, Rain Matau. You can unmute and give your suggestion.
Hope he had raised the hand. Yeah, in the interest of time, you can choose another person.
Okay, Peter. Maybe allow Peter to unmute. Maybe there is a problem.
You can unmute because I think your host, a co-host, you can unmute them. Because I can see many hands. There's a Rain Matlau, Peter Omo, Team Moving, Machari, and Sir Enoch. So
Yes, thank you. I'm Mr. Peter. I see that my microphone is now unmute. I don't know if you are hearing me very well.
Yeah, we do hear you.
Yes, you can.
Yeah, my suggestion is this. We are having problem with our downline to know the number of coins we have to activate according to the amount you have. So if the core team should clarify the number, the real number we have to activate according the amount we have, it should be helping more, because when we follow what has been presented last time, for instance, for someone who has $1,000, and if he activates the 20 coins which have been shown there, after about 1 day, most of the coin, they will be showing that the margin is insufficient, and it makes problems, so he do not have more profit as he were expecting. So we should like to have the real number of coins we have to activate by amount. Thank you. That was my question and a suggestion which the core team can be working on it.
Okay, thank you so much, Peter. Thank you so much for that. I don't know whether it's a question or an idea. The thing is, those that came out actually confused us. I have to be very honest with you. We are confused. There are people, please. These lists, these coins, they are not saying that you open all coins. And someone's like, no, me, I opened all the coins. My downline actually is called Alex. I don't know whether he's in the meeting today. He said, no, me, I opened all of them. You know, for me, I'm building another robot called CoinTech. So I know these things. I said, okay. But for me, the way I see, it looks like they were showing you which ones are the good coins. So you can choose any number of coins based on your capital. So for him, it was like, no, I have chosen all. Actually, he chose, I think, like 20 coins. So me, I'd like to tell you this. Do not open so many pairs. They gave us a list of about 20 coins which are good coins, which they believe are good coins. But being good is not enough. We want the best coins or the most excellent coins. The best of the best coins is called BTC-USD. That is the best pair. Why? Even if there is fake news like how, even if the government of America was to ban Bitcoin now, Bitcoin will not fall 50% in one day. It will fall 5-10% maximum, but cannot fall 80%, 90% in one day. Yet other coins are able to do that. They are good, like Matic, Cardano, they are good. Huh? Those are good coins, but they have the capacity to fall. They are called coins, alternative coins. Most of them, they were developed on the Ethereum blockchain, though nowadays there are different blockchains like Polygon, Tron, BNB chain, and many other chains, which have their own native blockchains. But it is something that looks like, it looks like Bitcoin, but it's not Bitcoin. There's an advert in my country. Somebody was advertising a baby cream and was like, it's called Samona. And the person was saying that that this thing also works like. I said, no, me, I want the other, not this one which works like. So the truth is, the king of all cryptocurrencies is called Bitcoin, whether we like it or not. It may not have the usability like these new coins have. It may not have the speed like these new coins have. It may not be fancy, even the price may not be so good. But I can tell you this, is Bitcoin that moves the market. If Bitcoin falls, others will follow and fall. If it rises, you open two charts, maybe open a chart of Matic or whichever coin you like, put it on the side and put a Bitcoin chart on the side. You will see the movements are almost similar. The charts are almost similar. It's like the other ones are pegged to this one and they are just moving them. Okay. So,
Okay, thank you so much, Coach. Because we have many people. Let's go to Momo. Momo, your suggestion.
Yes. Good evening. My suggestion is to the management of your trading that they should set a stop loss position such that when your position goes so low as they have done in the last 12 hours, there is a position where the coin that cannot go below. That will help us stop our losses because many of the coins went so low. Matic went 38%, ADA went 30% low. And if there was a point, as a stop point now, I believe many of us would have been saved. So that's my request to the management of your trading. I also requesting for signals. Yesterday in the US, because of the case, we had Solana, we had ADA, we had Matic, and there were very many companies that lost they sold their coins. I think you trading should also inform us now of what is happening so that we can make judgment. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. Oh, that was wonderful. Yeah, indeed, there was some news about Cardano and Polygon Matic. There are some coins that had issues. That is fake news. When the big buyers want to come in and buy, they will spread all kind of propaganda. They have all the state machinery, they have the media, they own everything in the world. So they can cause panic in any way, and then the prices drop and then they buy in. That's why I'm suggesting that sport should be part of you trading in a big way, so that when they fall like that, someone can rush in and buy coins on and just wait. So the other question, someone was asking me how many coins you should select. Really, just select a few. You can even select BTC alone, or Ethereum USDT plus BTC USD. Even if you have $3,000, better you stay in the trade long enough, yeah, than having so many coins, then the balance. You see, when you look at the market, it moves. The robot keeps picking more money. The initial position may have been small, maybe $20. But as the coins move, you'll find that the one coin, just one of it, is holding like $500. Okay? So you shouldn't really worry, have all this big capital. Why am I only opening 2-3 coins? I want to make a lot of profit. You make profit, but not instantly. So let's say use wisdom with our robots. And also the excessive propaganda. Some people talk nicely, they say no loss, no, this robot has been blessed by the Pope, has been bad. They talk a lot of things which are not even genuine, which are not true. Be honest, speak reality. Because at the end of the day, if your person gets misinformed and they get problems, you'll be causing problems for all of us. Okay? So please be patient. Not even 2 months, hardly 2 months in the business. Do not give up. If today does not start eating food, it takes them time, maybe 6 months, even a year. Okay, even you, as you studied your university, your studies, you didn't start immediately understanding things. You went through nursery school for 3 years and you came to advanced knowledge. Similarly, even in this business, that's how it is. So the first 2-3 months of discovery, you're discovering what is this, how do they do that and all that. But unfortunately, we came in and we are all blind and we are misled. Some of the information that came out, I don't know from, even if it was from the company, was misleading, because that information was released in the market and we thought, some of us, we opened 20 pairs. I had 20 pairs personally and my cap was small. But in the ranging market, I was making money, I was happy because Bitcoin was not moving, no coin was moving high. But when the volatility came in, my dear, reality set in. So I won't talk much. I think Masai was saying something to say. Masai, kind of unmute.
Thank you, Upline, for this wonderful. Am I audible enough for everyone to hear me?
Yeah, loud and.
Thank you, leader, for this wonderful opportunity which you have granted to us and to me, generally, to speak to the public. For me, I will just take my suggestion simple to the company, in that at least let them look away of at least when we open pairs, when we are in a market, at least they can set this robot in that when the market is floating in two over losses, that it can stop itself, so that it can help us as the traders of the this business, to at least to gain as the company also gains. That is my suggestion, which I wanted to put across at least.
Okay, coach, are you there? As we are waiting for the coach, team moving train, you can also raise your.
Okay, thank you for this wonderful opportunity. Actually, the way my name implies, Team Moving Train, I have a big team, and we are called Team Moving Train. We always move forward. So the suggestion I'll have for this company, or if you guys that are the top leaders can send this message to them, let them find a solution on how, just like the last caller said, how the robot can stop loss when this dangerous situation arises, even if it's to lose maybe 10% or 6% only, should be only 6%. Please, you guys should take this thing very, very serious. Take it very serious, on a serious note. Don't take it lightly with the company, because what the company have done to us with this whole information, all this whole thing, we were not informed. There was some misinformation in the PDF, or sorry, in the information they put in their system. So many of our team members were misled, but that's notwithstanding, but we will still move forward just like we are Team Moving Train. Please take this information, take it seriously, drag it seriously to the company. They should do something. They should declare state of emergency on this system and put a stop loss system where the system can stop the thing when it is 6% or 10%. You understand? Although I've been educating some of my team members, and those of them that have big funds, and they survive this whole thing because most of them make big money because of they have enough available balance. So even before now, I've been telling most of them to always have enough available balance. So me, I've been guiding my teams because I don't want to lose my teams. If I lose my teams, that means I'll lose myself. So you guys that are the top leaders, especially Coach Salim, tell the company they should declare state of emergency on a serious note based on what just happened. Because if you take it lightly with the company, they'll think, oh, it's just a normal thing, no, don't worry, they'll just be taking it as a joke. You understand? So that is my suggestion. They should put a stop loss so that people will not lose all their fund, even if it's 10% or 6%. Please, my concern is that the top leader should take it serious and drag to the company. If not, they should tell the company they will stop promoting this system if they don't do something about this situation. Because other platform I know they are have a system where the robot will stop loss. So this company should also do something. I love youth trading and I'm promoting it with passion. I have big team. I have people that have big fund in it, and more people are coming. So I want to build a solid team here. So if my team are being threatened, their capital is being threatened, that means there is a problem. So if they don't do something, please talk to them. So that, because we are Team Moving Train, if they don't do something, I'll move my team to another platform. So take it serious the way I'm taking it serious now. Talk to them, don't dilly-dally on it. Tell the company to declare state of emergency on this issue. So thank you, that's my suggestion.
Thank you so much for that
Okay,
wonderful suggestion. Thank you so much for the wonderful suggestion. Me, I was also suggesting that maybe they should add a trailing take profit. Instead of robot closing in profit, it should not close in profit. It should trail the profit. whereby if the market tries to get back, it closes now with profit, like the way how the float losses are trailing. Okay, even the profit trading, instead of maybe taking profit at 1%, then they open a trade and then again at 1%. That is wrong. Maybe I think they should trail the profit so that if it grows 100%, it will not close the profit until it tries to drop back that loss. That is my own suggestion. Go ahead.
Okay,
Hello, Mr. Sali. Hello.
Same Uche.
Salim, can I say something?
I think we have some. The hosts are the ones to the case for the sake of order in the house. The hosts should choose the person who's going to speak next.
Okay, Same Uche, Same Uche.
Try to lower the hands of those who are.
Yeah, good evening, everyone. Yeah, good evening, everyone.
Yes, go ahead, sir.
Okay. Actually, today has not been a good day. We saw the news and everything. So the suggestion so far has been good. But please, I think there should be technicality in the system. And also the leaders should be involved, okay? I think some people are very far from the leaders, the top leaders, like in a situation like this, because in the group, I saw people that made big losses today because of people they've never traded all their life. So they didn't know what to do. Nobody to help them. Their money just keep going down, their available balance until they went zero. Some people took loans. Some people, they don't have money. So please, first of all, I want to ask, how can we study the robots very well to know how to use the robots? That is the first thing. Secondly, the way the system works, the way we had it, like the compounding, I think it doesn't make sense. Normally in trading, when you make profits, the profit goes to your account, you open a new position. It is you who chooses to compound, not the system telling you to compound. No broker tells you to compound. The compounding has to be dependent on you. And that is what I feel it should be. So please, because in situation whereby we see that every time our floating loss is always bigger, even before now, some people, their floating loss is bigger than their profits. And when you check the difference between the floating loss from the profits, you get to see that sometimes it's just, you just made only $3 or $4 every day. Every day it keeps being like $3 or $4 if you eventually end the trade. So I don't understand how the compounding is working. If every day what I am making is just $3 and you say you're compounding for me, compounding is every day my capital, my profit is going to be increasing. That is what I believe. So please, I think we really need to study robots more. We need the stop loss, just like the suggestions have been made. And also our take profit should be there. Like, let's take the profit, end the trade, and go back in the trade and open a position. And let there be withdrawal every day in the system. There should not be letting like compounding. Who wants to compound can compound, but whoever takes profit should take profit and then keep his profit, reinvest again, like every other system. I feel that's best. So, and for the floating loss issue, we really need to know how we can manage. Then lastly, I want to talk about the BTC. For the Bitcoin, is it that we would stick on trading Bitcoin only, whether the market is down, like Mr. Kosalim has said, market is down or not, we'll still be making profits. But the truth is, with the way U-Trade works with a short and long position, the POS system is not even working. Because by the time you post for instance, you're in a down, the market is bearish. When then you say, okay, it's bearish, let me go for the bearish position, and then you're posting a long position. It's still not working. The boats are running, and you still see long position going like -80, -90. And meanwhile, the other position is just going like +10, +20, like your profit. So the margin is too much. The loss is too much in the system. So that is my suggestion. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Sammy. Exactly, that's what I was talking about. If the profit can be trailing, a trailing profit, it means that as it is moved, let's say it's moving down, you have hedged, you have long and a short position. If it moves down maybe 50%, the robot should not sell, should not close the trade until a particular condition is met where maybe it retraces back 5%. That's what it should get out of the position and then open another position, rather than saying let the take profit be 1% or 2%. Every time it reaches 2%, it closes a profit and reopens again, because that is the only way to ensure that you will see the profits growing and the losses growing. Because when you do it manually on Binance, that is what you see when you hedge. If it moves in the opposite direction, maybe 50%, you will see -50%. But if you hedge, you see +50% the other side. Okay. So I think the owners of the robot, they have to tweak something. They have to tweak something so that we can also start seeing some very good profits. Myself, I'm tired of the floating loss. It doesn't look good in my sight. It's like when you're eating food, there is dustbin nearby, you may even lose appetite. Just by looking at it, you may lose appetite. So I think this floating loss is something that is serious, that they need to look into, as the leader said, that it is something that they need to look into as a state of emergency. Then one last thing I want to talk about. Please, leader, let's stop spreading negative energy, negative propaganda, negative words. There are people who post, oh, we are finished, everybody close your trades. You're telling people because they are trades. Do you know what their accounts are? Maybe your account is not okay, but others may be okay. So when you tell people close your trades, my dear, you should talk on behalf of others. Talk on your own behalf. Say, me, I've closed my trades. I close this, I close. But don't tell people, oh, close your trades. You are the people who are misleading others. Imagine people closed, the other time they closed long positions. I mean short positions, because some leaders told them, close the short positions. Close the short positions. They closed, thinking the market is going to go back up. And unfortunately, it did the exact opposite. It didn't go up, it went even down. It's a leader. Fortunately enough, I met him, I think like 2 days back. And this guy had unhedged. He had only long positions. I told him, my brother, this is a big blunder. This is a blunder. And the guy had like $2,500 in capital. I told him, my brother, whatever you do not proceed without hedging these pairs. He had so many pairs, and most of them, he had closed the short positions. Can you imagine? Imagine what would have happened to him today if I had not hedged those positions for him. Fortunately, he had enough available funds. He had enough, but please, if you don't know what you are doing, either don't do it. Don't teach it. Why teach what you don't know? Why do you teach what you don't know? There is a lot of information in Office, in the frequent asked questions page. Go there, read, and understand. If you don't understand, do spot trading. Because spot trading, even if the coins fall down, You just be patient. Maybe in 2 weeks, they'll go back as usual. But don't spread negativity. Oh, close the trades. Oh, do this. Oh, do that. I think the leaders concerned you've had, I will not mention your name, but you know. So let's try to be slow, because this information flow is causing problems for people. People are panicking even when they are not supposed to panic. Can you imagine closing trades when they are not supposed to close them? Now, when you see your available balance reducing, it doesn't mean that your capital is gone. No, it means the robot is actually working. It is doing its job. It's covering up for you, and you will not be liquidated. What you need to do is to add even more capital for it to continue covering for you. Okay? And it only happens when you don't have enough capital. If you hedge, if you don't hedge, or even if you hedge and the market goes against you, the robot will try to do the smart covering for you. But if you don't have capital, that's a disaster, a recipe for disaster. So please desist from opening so many pairs. Me right now in my account, I have about $2,000. But can you believe I have only one pair? One pair. One. And it's doing wonders. Wonders. I'm just on one pair. Okay, one, just one. Joe USDT. JOE, Joe USDT. So, okay. So you don't really need to open so many pairs. It's for nothing. Just open a few pairs that you can manage. If you, let's say you have $1,000, open maybe 2 pairs. Those are 4 positions. Then continue doing your networking. Let the robot do its work. Okay? The robot do its work, because the aim here, even if you make $10 a day or 5, the aim is to grow your capital. Okay? The aim, even these Forex traders, it's not like their aim is to double their account in a day. Even if they make $10 today, tomorrow another $10. Within a month, $300. If they do it consistently, that is over $3,000. Okay? So there is a lot of money in the industry, in the networking part. Please, some of you are concentrating too much on trading, yet you know you are not a trader. To be honest with you, you are not a trader. You don't even have capital. Just put some little money, open 1 pair or 2 to show people what the robot can do. Okay? And concentrate on your team building. If you don't understand futures, concentrate on sport. And also, let's stop spreading negative propaganda and all that. Yes, we know that robot is not yet perfect. It's not yet where it's supposed to be in the next 2-3 months, but it's getting there. Last when it was starting, it was not like this. Less than 3 products. But now, nobody actually knows how many products Binance has. Nobody. Even in this, can anybody tell me how many products Binance has in this meeting? Does anyone know the number of products that Binance has? They are uncountable. They have everything. They have everything. You can see there. You can buy them there. You can book a hotel there. You can pay bills there. You can do all sorts of funny things now. All sorts of nice things. Nobody even knows how many products Binance has. It has so many products. You can convert. It has a launch pad, crypto loans, leverage. It has swaps, cuts, pools, options, futures, staking, a lot of things. Trust me, a lot of things. Robots, but it did not start like that. It started small. Now, we talk too much, and we sometimes forget to put some salt in the food we are preparing. Now, I'm not supposed to say this, but I heard that there is something good that they are preparing. They are preparing some things like an exchange like an exchange. They are preparing some very good things. Some very good things. So you trading is not going to be about trading only, futures and sport. No, it's going to be ecosystem. So please be patient. Patience pains, but it pays. It pains, but it pays. Be patient, endure the hardship, endure the pain. Your time is coming for you. You cannot desire a crown of glory when you've not won the crown of thorns. Okay? You have to endure the hardship for you to benefit. For those who have done high school, you endure 2 years of suffering, reading hard, and then you get a scholarship in the university. And then you start enjoying the rest of life. Or you can enjoy your 2 years or your 5 years and suffer the rest of your life. So guys, let's be patient. Please, blaming the upline, the downline, the sideline, the system, the what? No. Let's not play the blame game. I believe the management of U-Trading has something huge for us. And once they start releasing those products, some of us will even forget about trading. We'll even forget, we just leave the trading to newcomers because they are great things which these guys have in the pipeline. Great things, as I can tell you, great. Me, I was lucky. Somebody tipped me and told me, but they told me it's a top secret, a business secret, which I shouldn't release. So I've just given you something scanty so that you don't release all the information and then they start blaming me. Okay? So please, thank you so much for this Zoom. It has been lengthy in an unhealthy way. We had promised 1 hour. Now we are here, we are going into 1 hour and a half. But I would like to comfort everybody. Please go and comfort your team members. Go and assure them that they are going to enjoy. Things are getting better. There are some people who have been liquidated. There are some people who were liquidated the other time, but that's not the end of life. I have a friend of mine in Nigeria. It's called Peter. He's not even my downline, but this guy amazed me. He has the biggest heart I've ever seen. Initially, when we had just started the business, we didn't know what we are doing. Then somebody said, I think, was it a 25 or 50x leverage? At first, things moved well, he even quadrupled it. Then he left the robot like that. He didn't hedge, and the market turned against him. So he kept on making mistakes, and somehow he blew his account. But he stayed strong, and now the man is okay. He's getting better. And I can tell you, those are the people who are going to become millionaires in dollars. We learn by mistake, okay? So today, if you check on the U Trading channel, I'm going to copy the link and I'll put it here in the group for everybody to go and read what they have posted. Something that is some things which are good for everybody to know. I'm going to paste it here. You can
Yes,
check.
Mr. Person, as you are testing, I'm requesting for the people who have already raised their hand for long, allow them only 1 minute, so that they can raise their request or suggestion in order for them not to be as if they have wasted their time. So let Achali, in 1 minute, raise your suggestion.
Hi. Hi, am I audible?
Yes.
Yeah, my suggestion is like whenever a new join is coming to system, so I think you have to modify a little bit on documentation part, like so how much capital amount against with kinds list, for example. So person who is investing $500, how many kinds has to pick it up and what is the best time. If you revise the documentation, it will be appreciated, and put all the best practices.
Okay,
That is
thank
what
you.
my.
I
Yeah,
think Mr.
and
Salim, you have heard the
Unfortunately,
document.
I didn't hear the question properly because his network was not good. Can he kindly?
He's talking about the documentation of the U-Trade. I think he raised that issue also.
Okay, like an official
Okay,
presentation.
yeah, documentation. I was talking about documentation. Can you just revise documentation?
Yeah, they are working on it. They told me that one of the reasons was it has delayed is because they were adding new things. They are going to add new products to it. So that's why they had delayed it a bit. And it's coming out soon. But I think they should release it and then update it after seeing themselves.
Okay.
Okay.
And
Let's start from Enoch. We use 1 minute so that we can finish them all. We are remaining with you 3-4 people. Enoch, raise your Enoch. Enoch, are you there?
Hello.
If he's not there, we can.
Yes, you have now unmuted me. Thank you so much. This is Enoch. Thank you, Coach. My suggestion would be let the company help us and define most of these words that are used in the robot. Words like maximum position, hedging, and all those other words, positioning, let them be at least well explained in the website. Those words should be well explained for people to understand, because some people are doing some things but without even understanding. Personally, I've been trying to read about hedging. It's one thing that I have actually not well perceived. Because when you go and go about hedging, it shows you that when you're hedging, you're actually opening another kind of the opposite trade of it. So if it goes in that direction, you are saved. If it does not go in that direction, that means you are going to be in trouble. So about hedging. So we need that. Then number two, I'm also requesting that if the company can
because of time, sir.
Yes.
Because of time, raise your request and suggestion, and so that we can finish other remaining one.
Yes, my other suggestion is can the company, if possible, let the company add, at least put a bonus on some of these people who are joining with $30 to encourage them when they sponsor someone, just for the sake of the business, because there are people actually who are trying to move out of the business, but those are some of the excuses they are giving. I don't know if I am clear, if you've understood me. Thank you.
Okay, leader Astroyo. Astroyo.
Hello, good evening. Thank you for having me. What I want to suggest is, I think we need We need professionals. We need the CEO, the guys behind this trading to get professional crypto analysts, okay? Guys who are into analyzing the market, who are into crypto indications, who knows these things? Because you know what happened is beyond the robot. What really happened and what is still happening, like we are not fully out of it. It's beyond the robot. So let's not put it all on the robot and on the company. Let's also know that there are factors out there that affect this trade beyond our own control. In the beginning, we kept on talking about 3 factors. The third one is the market, and this is out of our control. Now, can the company do something? Because we know in crypto that news affects the market. The moment there's a fraud out there, people don't wait to verify. They start pulling out their funds to safety until they remove their funds to safety before they even verify the news. And why they're pulling out their funds to safety is crashing the market, and it brings panic. So, but I know that if this company is going to run at this scale, they should be able to have people who can look ahead and see these things. You know, even these coins that became a problem that SEC is on about, they can even delist it from the list of trades that we pick to trade. It doesn't matter how good profit they give, as long as we have those ones which are not a problem, but they can give us profits, even if it's not so much at the time, but our money is reserved. So I think they need some experts looking beyond what the robot and the market at large, the news that is coming, where it's coming from, what is happening in the world at large that affects the market. That's my area, because all that has happened is not about this company, it's not about the robot. Then they need to get some experts in this field. That's what I want to say. Coach
Thank you
Salim,
so
I hope
much.
you hear me, you copy.
Yes, thank you so much, leader.
Wonderful.
And that point, Mr. Salim, that point should be it will solve each and everything. Let the CEO comes in, let the CEO gives someone who is expert so that he can be part of whenever we have at least a Zoom. Okay, James Simbele. James Simbele.
All right, my name is Rachel, but I'm using James's Zoom. So for me, today has been a very, very hard day for me and my team back here in Nairobi. We've hit bad losses. People have lost up to 10,000 of USDT. All this to say that we really need to do something seriously about number one, training. There's no material, there's no support. We're like sheep without a shepherd. So my suggestion is number one, on your trading channel, because there are so many groups. First of all, this group, I don't know who's unmuted. This business was sold to me as the robot was automatic. Therefore, that's the way I sold it to the people. They knew all they needed to do was to launch their coins and everything would be all right. But it turns out there's still a lot of work that human intervention is needed. So, and there's very scanty materials for training. So even before the company thinks of becoming an exchanger, work on what you have, the small that you have, perfect it before you go big. Because number one, there's no support. On your trading channel, I'm suggesting that the main places where like Team Africa can go for training, let it be put up there so that people will know if you live in this region, these are the Zoom, this is your support group. This is where you go for Zooms. If you're in this region, because we do not know as of now, there are 1 million WhatsApp groups, there are 1 million Telegram groups. Many more people out there are not even on this Zoom. So we don't know, we don't have guidance and there's no training. They're just like the blind leading the blind. And I know Coach Salim, you're trying, but please suggest that so that people know where to go for support in masses, so that they don't all come to you. People are everywhere, they don't have support. Let it be on Telegram channel that if you need support, if you're in Team Africa, this is the Telegram link. If you're in this region, this is the Telegram link. So there was a lot of misinformation and it has cost us a lot of money, and we must admit that. That's the truth. We'll still move on. We want the business, but we have lost, and we have lost big. Number two, on the training, 99% of us here, we have been on ROI. It's only 1% percentile that have been involved in trading. Therefore, training needs to come in handy. That's the number one priority. And train us as novice with program, with strategically with program from lesson 1 on how to train, because clearly it seems this bot we need training. And I've seen someone called Edward on the comment section saying there's a stop loss already in the settings under options before launch. So because there's a lot of misinformation, we didn't even get to know this. So we need serious training. And I mean, another company, let me just say, where it's similar to this one. And as
thank you so much, Lita.
Because of the loss they encountered, they are going to compensate us. So what responsibility will you trading take to encourage us who have gotten huge losses? You can say it's a bad day. We've lost millions of Kenya shillings. So thank you, but that's it.
Thank you so much, Leader. Your concern, okay, I think Mr. Salim is forwarding and is also recording each and everything so that we can get the best of you trading. Okay, yes, Bobby Wine.
Excuse me, first way to bring in Bobby Wine. There is somebody who put in the chat and something that's really pressing and very important. And the person was saying that they thought that in this meeting, we are going to show them charts and teach them on what they can do next, because they have lost a lot of money in the past few hours. Now they want to know what is going to happen to the market, because they have paused some of their trades and they don't know what next. Think this has a serious concern. Bobby Wine can help us and wait a bit. Can you allow me to share the screen? Just 1 minute. 1 minute, 1 minute, and I mean 1 minute. Just sharing the screen. New share. I just want to share the screen. Just 1 minute. Okay, I think you can see this screen. And this is the BTC USDT pair. This is what drives the market. This Bitcoin you see here. If Bitcoin falls, other coins follow. If it goes up, other coins also go up. From this chart, which I see here, the 4 hours chart, this chart here, it looks like Bitcoin is ranging. It's not even in a trend, it's ranging. When you look at the bigger time frame, like a 1 week time frame, you can see here it's a range, it's consolidating. You see, from here to here, it's not moving. But from here to here, it was moving, here to here, it was moving, here to here, it was moving, here to here, it was moving. But here, it's a range. Have you noticed that? Have you noticed that? I'm sure you have noticed it. It's ranging on a higher time frame, but on a lower time frame, you're seeing as if it's moving, okay? But from what I see, even though it is ranging, it is slowly rising. It has a pattern of rising. Okay, so now let's go back to the 4 hour time frame. The 4 hour time frame. I can predict that Bitcoin is going back up. I'm not saying that I'm 100% concrete sure, but I know to a larger extent it's going back up. Why? You can see that here it fell to around 25,000, and we are in around that 25,000. Okay, so that means there was a support level here. It cannot fall below. Here it came and fell around that level. Same thing here, same thing here, same thing here, same thing here, same thing here. Meaning there is a very strong support area around that time. You can even see here. Here it did not go beyond that, did not go beyond, did not go beyond, did not go beyond. Even here, when you look here, a former area of resistance can become an area of support. Like here, this was an area of resistance, 25,000, was fusing to break through. So that means when it is going back down, it will find it hard to go down below that. So a former area of resistance becomes an area of support, okay? So from what I know and what I believe Bitcoin is going back up. So the markets are going to recover, but mark my words, for a full recovery, okay, for a good recovery, they recover on Monday. But for a full recovery to be a Wednesday, okay? So if you add whatever you do not close the long trades. Do not close them, even though they are holding a lot of your money. Because once the market starts reversing back up, it is going to close profits, abnormal profits, okay? And your available balance will be increasing. So that is how it is. I think your request has been answered. So this is Bitcoin, but if you have to look at other coins, this is a coin I've been trading. Do you see it? It almost looks the same. Drop like here, look at it. It almost looks the same. You see, drop, same thing here, drop. Ranging around here, same thing here, ranging around here. Are you seeing? So it looks like it is bit, even if I open for you another pair here, it will still be the same story. So please, according to me, I believe Bitcoin is going up. I believe it cannot go below 25,000. Because if it goes below 25,000, now it will have to look for an area of support, of which the area of support is not anywhere near here. It is not anywhere. If it breaks here, the next area of support is probably here, probably here, 23,000, where there is a resistance. That would be the next support, okay? This area here. So according to me, Bitcoin is going up. I hope I've answered your question. So if I say Bitcoin is going up, it means even other markets are going up. I can choose any market of your choice. Anything that you want to see, I can choose it and you realize they are the same. The charts even look the same. You see that 4 hour for TRX? Same thing, it dropped. Here it has been playing around there in a range. You see? Same thing here. For 4 hour time frame. Same thing, you see here? It's like they're all following Bitcoin. You see here? Are you getting me? So that's Bitcoin goes up, the rest follow. It's like the head of a train. If it stops, everything stops. If it goes, everything goes. Hope I've answered you. Thank you so much. I think we have gone so many hours into the meeting. We are now 1 hour and 49 minutes. It's not healthy for people to be in the meeting this long. I think Bobby, when he can come with his compliment tomorrow, he can direct the chat any of the hosts. Or we can even give him our contacts and he contacts us directly. But let us leave people to go in peace and rest. They had a very serious, hectic day today.
Yes, Seri, Coach, thank you very much. This is good. Coach, can you hear me? Coach, can you hear me, please? I have something very important. If you can hear me.
I hear you, I hear you.
Okay, thank you, Coach. Thank you, Coach. Thank you, everyone almost 2 hours that we have used on this Zoom call. It's not really very heresy. But the most important thing that you have mentioned is that people should not panic, because when you panic, you are likely to lose your money in an unknowing way. So this means that, guys, if you find that everything has gone down, just be patient and wait until the market goes higher. Then you recover up your money, not rather than hurrying and you close your position and also your trade. Number two, that is very important, Mr. Coach. It's really very important. You know very well, we have a company and management. A company has management. Then a company cannot run without leaders. That means there is leadership on site. So as our coach, number one, top leader, you should have your own leaders. You cannot hold the team of 200 people, 300 people, and you bring suggestions. You need to be having your core leaders whom you believe in. Like me, myself, I'm a member who joined it, but I have some leaders under me, also my influence. So you should choose at least 20 powerful leaders whom you can meet and also talk to your uplines or to the responsible people. This will help us to spread the right information to the whole world. Very important, and you should really focus on that so that you may not even get too much stressed, and also you lose a lot of effort. You need your leaders to have all the information. So please, I kindly request you to have the leadership on board. Have those leaders who are serious, who are willingly to take the information in the right way on your side. Otherwise, thank you very much. It was a very wonderful presentation. We have learned a lot. Most of us, we panicked and we even reached an extent of losing. But for those who have not crossed their positions, don't hurry to cross. The money will come back and you will get your money. Thank you very much. May God bless you.
Thank you so much, our leader, Godfrey. Thank you so much. Thank you everyone for coming. Even those who did not speak today, we recognize your presence. There are so many people here. We shall not mention names. Recognize your presence. Please, we always welcome suggestions. When you look in the Telegram group, you can make suggestions there. When you look in the application, there are suggestions there. We wrote the suggestions also in the Zoom so that it can be recorded and sent to these people so they know what is the kinds of the people. Thank you so much.